Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Thorgon 111, and welcome back to Calamity Canyon. I think the time may be upon us to enter the Palace of Ordeal. Since the last episode, I have repaired some of my armor and upgraded a bow and yeah, got a bunch of potions together. This is the inventory I have. I've upgraded to pork chops in terms of eating the foods. And yeah, I'm curious to find out what's inside of here. I don't know. I imagine this might be a one-way teleporter. Let's see where it takes us. Oh! It's not a teleporter at all. It's a crazy piston door-like thing that brings us to a palace. A palace of ordeal, one might say. Interesting. Okay, so it's kind of like the unbroken down version of the monument and of the Dragon's Exile Palace. Wow, okay. Crazy looking place. And I guess we have to get there. I see. So there's a stairway over here. Okay. So this already is not what I expected. Very interesting. How do I get over there? Is there a pathway through here? And is the pathway safe? There's a zombie. I'm not too worried about one zombie. It's mostly lit. Don't imagine that Render would put like sand falling traps and things in this area. There's glowstone in the ceiling there. If I ever need more glowstone, I should remember that. They are useful for potions. And what is this? Seems like maybe some kind of teleporter or something. Should I stand here and find out what it is? I suppose so. If I stand here, it brings me... Oh, it's a teleporter from the monument, right? That's pretty cool. Okay, so that's a nice little teleporter unlock. And Render did that pretty ably without having to resort to, you know, having a bunch of words and signs to explain it. It was just relatively clear. All right, neat. That's also very convenient because it is kind of, this is probably as far away from home as we can be, so it's very convenient that we have a teleporter to and from the monument. And yes, dramatic reveal. As you come down the steps, this is what the place looks like that we're going into, and I think I see, are they gas spawners right at the front? And these aren't particularly strong blocks. Let's take a look. Okay, it is at least a couple blocks thick, it looks like. And there's some slabs in here. All right. Are they gas or are they electrified creepers? I think they're gas. Let's go ahead and try to trigger. Yeah, okay, great. These first spawners. Hey, gassed. Eat the arrow. All right, he's just running away. So we're going to run down here and deal with gas spawner number 1. And I think I'm far enough away. Hey, buddy. Alright, gas. You need to go. There we go. Okay, I'm back in range of the spawner. Let's stay out of range of the spawner while we kill the creeper if we can. And deal with gas spawner number 2. Great. Okay, I've got lots of potions. I'll probably start taking them shortly. Why is there still another gas sound? Is there another gas spawner underneath the bridge? I don't see it, and so it's probably up in the castle somewhere. I brought lots of potions. Sometimes the inventory in this game actually works. Not very often, but occasionally. Yeah, I want to drink this and this. I don't know that I need fire resistance right now, but I can brew them. So let's go ahead, grab some speed, grab some fire resist, and see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. Okay, this guy, Magma Rider, he moves very quickly. All right, but that wasn't too bad. And we can just finish these guys off like that. Great. Do I see anything up in here? Not immediately. So let's just keep moving. All right, creeper, not a problem. Alright. Oh boy. That is more of a problem. That guy just hit me for 3 hearts. Alright, so Evokers still do a lot of damage because we don't have any kind of general protection. And I'm not even sure if protection works against the Evokers. Alright, we took down a Magma. Let's go ahead and eat one of these. There's still... I can't tell if the Evoker's on the screen there, but I definitely see a giant Magma. So let's at least break down one of the big Magmas before we try to run in here. Okay, that was the Evoker spawn. Oh gosh. Yep. Okay, wow. It is definitely serious business in here. You guys I can take out with this. The Evoker is doing a lot of damage, and the giant Magma is doing a lot of damage. And also, if I accidentally get hit by a creeper, that can do a lot of damage. So let's try to thin things out a little bit. The light is good enough that I don't think we're going to summon any more Evokers in here. But it would still be great to do that. And I'd love to get rid of... crap. The Magma Spawner if I can. But that is easier said than done. I do have a regeneration potion on me that I could try taking at some point as well. So I might end up doing that. Yeah, we have a few more bad guys, and I think I'm within range of that spawner. So let's back way up and try to use the arrows on a few more. I am glad to have the speed potion, because it does allow me to kind of go back and forth in this hallway a bit quicker. Alright, there's still some little guys. I'm less concerned about the little guys. Alright, great. That is taken out. Here's this dude, who is bad news. And he got set on fire by my Infernizer, right, and I just destroyed him, I'm pretty sure. And I hear more magmas like coming from a different direction, so that worries me a little bit. I would like to pick up the Magma Cream, so I'm going to make sure that I have at least one of those in my inventory, because that could be useful in the future. Okay, we've seen this guy before. Someone pointed out that that same mob, the same kind of ghostly wraith or whatever he is, was present in Render's previous map. And, alright, I think the better way to take those out is to go like that. Oh gosh, heal! Oh gosh, just barely enough. Okay. Man. Alright, bunch of guys here who hurt a lot. I need to eat some more food. But I also need to get these guys off of me. Okay. Yikes. Is there anything I can do to be better well-equipped? I don't think so. So let's see. I still have 4.5 minutes of my potions. I do need to get rid of the big magma cube. He has to at least be broken down into the smaller version before we can move forward. And there's enough of these guys here that they're giving me tiny amounts of damage and knockback as well. So now that I've gotten rid of the spawners here at the entrance, let's go ahead and just take a bunch of these guys out. And we'll go ahead and use arrows on the bigger guys, since my melee weapon doesn't deal that much damage. I could make myself like a sharpness 3 diamond sword or something. That might not be a bad idea, actually, because there are going to be times... And I could put sweeping edge on it, and it would actually be really useful for a case like this. Should I go back and do that right now? Maybe I should go back and do that right now. I should be very well equipped for this dungeon, and I am not the best equipped I could be. I still have some speed running, though. And so while I have the speed, let's try to run in there and just set off some spawners. And then let's also try to run over here and set off some spawners, and that'll make some things easier when we come back. Which is perhaps a little bit cheesy. Let's also... gotta always make sure you knock down paintings to make sure that there aren't monster closets hidden behind them. This is a cool looking room. Doesn't seem like there's anyone sneaking up behind me. I don't see obvious traps, okay, but there's then a tiny little bridge to get across over to the next area. Alright, and what is down here? Oh gosh, okay, a bunch of skeletons over that way. But we managed to trigger some of those spawners. Yeah, let me go grab a good diamond sword, and we'll come back here. While I'm back at home, it occurs to me that if I'm going to be drinking fire resist potions, fire resist is not as important as blast protection. And so I'm going to trade out these boots for these ones. And right now I only have 4 diamonds. There are more diamonds available to me, but I just haven't bothered. And so let's go ahead and make myself a diamond sword. And then I think I have a bunch of good books that I can put on it for like sharpness and sweeping edge. Alright, Sweeping Edge 3, Sharpness 3, Diamond Sword can replace the Iron Sword. It was the case previously that I had a sword on the bar in case we encountered cobwebs, but now this will actually be a good melee weapon. It does 9 attack damage, and yeah, it doesn't have the knockback, and I still like the knockback at this thing, but that is something that I can use a bit. And I think the rest of my inventory is still in pretty good shape. Alright, so once again, let's drink a potion of swiftness, and let's drink a potion of fire resistance, and get 8 minutes of each of those. And let's try to run back in here and see what other kinds of damage we can do in this castle. It looks like there's going to be about 4 stories to the castle, if I'm reading things correctly from the outside. And so that is what we can look forward to. I don't really need to pick up all of that crap. And I recall that there were some skeletal rays or something over here that we had spawned before, but now they should be simmered down in terms of the spawners, and so we could go ahead and do that. There is a creeper spawner that I guess we also spawned. This guy is bad news, but if I break him down into smaller bits, he's not as bad news. Oops. And what do we got over here? We got more. And then we got another hallway over here, it seems like. Sure, let's actually practice using Sweeping Edge. I just want to see how quickly, yeah, I can hit like multiple guys at once. Okay, that's pretty good stuff. And the others are pretty well lit up in terms of the spawners. Hello, other spawner. I'm glad to see the spawner density has gone up in here, because that is one of the things that made a couple of the previous dungeons easy. Easy is too strong, but easier if you use my usual strategy of kind of like advance and retreat. And so this makes things more difficult, but it's also the case that with the potions that I've got going, I'm more likely to just kind of keep advancing. Yeah, except for cases like that, because the witch potions are bad news. So, let's see. Let's see if there's anything else in here that I've been missing that I might want to use. I don't see any chests anywhere in here, and the lava curtain makes me a little bit nervous in terms of what might be behind it. I hadn't really thought about that before, although I think it's just the outside world. Alright, those witch potions should have evaporated by now. Are the witches all dead? I think so. Let's make sure they don't come back, and I think I just heard some blazes. Maybe I'm wrong? Okay, let's just go ahead and break this. And we know the story with the paintings, ideally. Looks like there was light behind that painting. Let's see if I can knock this off. Yeah, alright. Yep, okay, there was a monster closet there, so the paintings were worth checking. I did not see any witches who spawned, but I definitely heard one behind me. So we'll check that out in a moment. I don't want to be near the witches, because I don't want them to be able to hit me. I see the witch now. Alright, let's deal with some of the skellies. And it's also time for me to eat a delicious pork chop. The witch got in a fight with someone else over here, I guess. The skeleton is not going to take poison damage. I think everybody's dead, but where was the monster closet? Let's look back over here. It was right over there, and if I pillar up a couple times, I think that area effect cloud is up far enough away and high enough that I'm not going to get in too much trouble from that. Okay, it's creepers. Let's do one of these. Okay, and I'm not sure if we blew that all up or not, but we'll do a little bit of that. I'm using some very blast-resistant blocks. I've got terracotta blocks as my blocks of choice for the day. And so that should serve us well in terms of dealing with creepers and whatnot, and etc. How are you not dead yet? Alright, I did succeed with my explosifying, so I'm happy about that. It looks like we're going to be going up the stairs. There are still more paintings. We know how we feel about the paintings, and what is this? Dig for shortcut. I'm not sure that I trust it. Honestly, it seems like a weird place to be digging for a shortcut, because where would I be shortcutting? I guess this might be like the main first hallway. But I'm ready to use an ender pearl if necessary. Alright, I was expecting to see a shortcut here by now. What do we got? It is the main first hallway. Okay. Fair enough. Great. Okay, so it was indeed kind of a shortcut, and I will do that, and I believe that then we have kind of an easy way to get through here. Okay, great. How much time do I have? I still have 3 minutes left on my potions. And so, let's try to take advantage of that. Okay. Big magmas. One does not just mess around with big magmas. They deal tons of damage. One instead shoots them from afar. Okay, they've been reduced to smaller magmas. Where were the spawners? Did they come out of the painting? Or is there another spawner up there somewhere that I just don't see that's visible? I guess I might need to check the painting, or it might be up in the little sconce on the wall up here with the torch, or the netherrack, or whatever it is. Okay, I have a good sword for dealing with these guys, we decided, so let's use the good sword for dealing with these guys. There we go, sweeping edge, sweeping edge. Kill multiple at once, there we go. Okay, great. So is it back here? Yes, it is, okay. So Render has kind of played his hand and said, hey, guess what? We're in painting world now, where every painting is going to be possibly a trap. And that is fine with me. It looks like we have loot up here. I heard... Oh, I guess that was just a cave noise. Either that or we've summoned another monster. And there's a painting up there that I didn't knock off, but I doubt it would be another thingy. Pork chops, sure. We'll grab more of those, and actually, I could afford to eat a couple of cookies right now, just to top off my health. So let's do that, and then get my ender pearls back out, and I can also drop off a bunch of stuff I don't need to be holding right at the moment. Hey, buddy. And top off some torches, and I guess we're going up this stairway now. Let's try using our crazy sword to hit multiple guys at once. Don't have a lot of practice with that, but it's a cool thing. That was a skeleton. You can just die in a fire or gravity or whatever's going to kill you over there. And apparently we had spawned witches up here before when we were below or something, because a witch didn't spawn just then, or maybe the spawner wasn't primed. And this looks extremely scary. So we are going to, rather than go that way, okay, I see the creepers. Why are they all hiding in the corner like that? It probably means there's a spawner somewhere, and I'm not sure just where just yet. Alright, you should be dead. Let's go ahead and just do a little bit of mini topping off of the torches. Yeah, it is very curious that all the creepers were just kind of standing over in that corner, but it could have been a pack spawn. So let's not worry about it too much yet. That is sand, I believe. No, it is. It's half slabs of sandstone. Okay. Yeah, I guess these all these monsters could have just been natural spawns. The ceiling does not look particularly blast resistant up here. And what am I looking at down here? Oh, I see. This was above some other room that I've already been in, perhaps? And who do we have over here? We have more skellies. Skellies, not so bad. Ouch. I'm spawning more of them, unfortunately. Okay, let's break this. Trying to keep my eyes out for traps and other things that Render might be putting in the ceiling for us. I hear more magmas. Skeleton, you need to go. So far, so good. I suppose my potions have run out, and I brewed lots of them for a reason. So let's go ahead and just drink some more potions because they're delicious. Swiftness. Fire resist. I don't have a ton of sugar left for more swiftness potions, and so that is a minor worry. But we could probably manage to find some more witches to kill somewhere, because it sounds like I just heard some more breaking glass. But once again, big magmas. You don't play around with those guys. So where's the other big magma cube? He's over here. And there's a witch over here somewhere as well. I don't see the witch just yet. Or maybe it's a potion spawner? Someone's poisoned. No, it is a witch. Okay. Or is that an evoker? Hold on. What is that over there? That's an evoker. Okay, so I'm going to get some evocation fangs coming my way in a moment. I think. Or maybe Vexes? You know, I haven't seen any Vexes, actually, in this playthrough. It seems like each time the Evoker has gone after me, it's been with the fangs. It might be that you need to be standing closer to him before he'll use the other attack. Yikes! Okay. What do we have? Slowness and poison 2. Okay. That's very mean. And yeah, I still have very little protection, and so this is doing quite the number on me. How many seconds of it? 5 more seconds of it. Okay, so that's 4 pork chops worth, and basically that's without any other enemies attacking me at the same time. So, yeah, I need to get enchanted in order to deal with that, really. I need protection so that I take less poison damage, is my estimation of what's happening here. Alright, and I'm still not sure that I even lit up wherever the witch spawner was, so that's something I need to deal with as well. Alright, let's kill off a bunch of magmas, multiple at a time, and yeah, I don't know what's doing... I think there's potion spawners or something over there, and there's another, okay, evoker or something. I don't like it. Let's see if there's another direction we can go. I'm still not sure if it's the case that we're going to find Lapis in this dungeon, or I missed it earlier in the map. I'm beginning to think maybe I missed it earlier in the map. Okay, so this is the room that we already lit up below. So let's come over here and see what nice things Render has for us. And it's kind of just a jump scare of lots of blazes, I guess, that came out of a hole in the ceiling, it looks like. There were a bunch of potions in there. I don't really need the potions necessarily. I mean, I'll take them. But I'm not hurting for more potions. I can brew lots of my own. How many blazes did we actually spawn over there? And have I killed all of them yet? And will they come back a second time if I open the chest again? That's what I really want to know. Doesn't look like it. I think they just came out of a dispenser or something. Yeah, there's a bunch of signs, so yeah, like something broke. Whatever. And speed, haste, resistance. There are some good potions in there, actually. Let me go ahead and grab... And a strength potion could be useful as well. Sure, we'll drop off a few things I don't need in here. And, I could take the resistance potion, actually. That's a good idea. Where is resistance? It's right here. Let's take the resistance potion. And then let's try to run in here in this room with all of the other bad things. And resistance, I think, is basically 20% less damage. And 20% less damage is pretty amazing. I see, it is indeed crazy dispensers. Not witches. Okay, so we got that mostly taken care of. Alright, I just needed the bravery to run in here and deal with these things. Great. Okay, that is just skeletons, and we still have the resistance going. So let's try to break this spawner. Ah, come on, break the spawner. And deal with a couple of these guys. I should be using this. I could put on some strength if I wanted to, too. It probably would have been a smart idea. But I didn't do it. I don't think I'm going to do it right now. Alright, where are the spawners in this room? Shortcut, dig down. Okay, lots of shortcuts in this crazy castle. It does seem to be kind of mostly a linear castle. Alright, and there's ladders and things. Is that because I'm making myself a shortcut? I see. Back down here? Okay, that does look actually useful. So let me grab all the stupid ladders that are not stacked usefully for me. And I guess we don't need the ender pearls right now. And let's see exactly where this comes out. It looks like it's somewhere useful and safe. I see. Okay, this is right next to the other shortcut. So the other shortcut is just to my right. Right over here, yes. And I never got rid of this painting, so let's go ahead and do that, just so that we feel better about it. Alright, so this is interesting what Render's doing with the shortcuts. It is kind of also wasting my potion time, but that's okay. There's more potions that'll be available. I can brew up more potions, etc., etc., so let's not worry about that too much. Okay, so we earned a shortcut over here. Now the question is, once we're here, is there another way forward? I see, it's through here. And there are skeletons and creepers And all kinds of bad news. Alright, so let's deal with you. And you. Oh gosh. Hello, Ghast. Can I defeat the Ghast from here? Yes. Okay, there goes the Ghast. Let's go ahead and put out these fires, even though I'm fire resistant right now. And then we'll run in there and break at least 2 spawners and try to get a sense of the room. I think that sounds like a plan. Multiple spawn. Okay, and TNT. I don't have a flame bow, so I can't just set off these TNTs just like from anywhere. That is a very important spawner to go ahead and get rid of. Skeleton spawner, we'll deal with the light. Skeletons, that's a light, we'll deal with it. It's definitely the case, oh boy, that the Ghast, if the Ghast sees me, can start shooting the TNT. And some bad things could happen that way. So that's something we need to be aware of. Let's see. Okay, the Ghast is right here. Great. Okay, so the Ghast is taken care of. There's a book over here that I definitely want to get. And so let's free up an inventory slot. So I can try to grab the book, please. Thank you. Efficiency 1. It's not that great. Still not sure where the gas is coming from. There is a magma cube spawner over here that I can probably destroy like that. Okay, that is... Oh boy. Alright, Ghast, you go away. Okay, all of a sudden I'm in this room that I didn't really want to be in. We got more creepers. Sure. Why not? Alright, I don't want to be here yet because my way back is not yet clear. I see the gas spawner now. It is once again marked by a couple of sea lanterns, which is very nice. I appreciate the conventions that Render is using. Okay, that's fine. That will blow that up. I need to go eat some more food. Resistance and fire resistance are still all going for the moment. Okay, that is out. Let's go try to take out the gas spawner if we can. Actually, we'll just go ahead and do that. Alright, and that damaged the gas, and now the gas is dead, and I still have my fire resist. No, my fire resist is just about to wear out. So let's be wary of that. And I hear the blazes. Okay, that skeleton just managed to die as a result of my thorns, I'm fairly certain. Yeah, my speed definitely wore off now as well. And now I finally see the other gas spawners. Okay, I did not look at the Enderman, which is good. Okay, we're going to get rid of that. There's a gas tier here, and I want it. What do I want less? I don't need all of these torches because they stack. And so here's the other gas spawner, and so we're going to go after him as well. And let me also get ender pearls back in the bar in case we ever need them. Baby cubes, you go here. Ghast, you go there. Gas spawner. It's going to be taken out like that. Okay, we're feeling good about this room. Did I by any chance get another ghast here? Doesn't look like it. And the ghast went around the corner. There he is. Any chance that you dropped a tier over here? No, you just dropped more gunpowder. That's fine. That is bad news, and I don't have fire resist now to deal with these guys. There's a pork chop over there that's uncooked that really isn't all that interesting for me to pick up. Let's see. So there is an evoker spawner, I think is what I saw over here, and I would like to take it out if I can. Yes, there's the evoker. Oh no, it's a witch. That's even worse, honestly. So we'll do that. She did not drop any sugar, sadly. Okay, and it seems like there's more directions to go over here, but I think my resistance is about to run out. And so I think we have just about reached the point to where I need to back up and refuel. So we don't get in over our heads. Crap, that's going to be in over our heads. Okay, somehow the area effect cloud ended up above me, which I'm very thankful for. Not sure exactly how or why that happened, but we will just accept it. And okay, there's blazes somewhere over there, and I know not where. That will be something to contend with in the future. I still don't see any signs of lapis, and I had the distinct impression that lapis, I do want to take the extra TNT. That sounds like it could be fun to play with. Yeah, lapis is something that would be very useful to me. So, I think maybe next episode I'm going to go scour early areas of the map and see if we missed lapis somewhere. Because I feel like we did, and I think it would help me out. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Yeah, taking things, I don't know, faster than I have been, but still somewhat cautiously. This castle's been going pretty well thus far. I really appreciate the shortcuts that it's going to make it easy for us to get back into the thick of things when we do return. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon for more Calamity Canyon by renderXR. Bye-bye.